Well, good morning. It's Crazy Cheap Chick. I'm down here in Florida. I'm going to kind of combine the last couple of days together. If you're interested, you're free to watch. This trip to me was more about spending time with family. So we spent time with my dad here at the condo, and then we also went to see John Wayne's sister who lives in Orlando. So a lot of time with family, not so much sightseeing, but we see stuff every day, right? No matter where you live, you see some interesting stuff. So I'll show you what I saw. So right over here is a dentist's office, and it has you call that a caboose on the end? And the name of the dentist office is the Tooth Caboose. We're in Plant City, Florida, at Parkesdale Farm Market. This is where they have those gigantic strawberry shortcakes. You don't want to miss it.
What is it, number one? Yeah, number two. Oh,
Kind of give you an idea of what Parkesdale Farm looks like. We come here just about every time we come down. They're famous for their strawberry shortcake. I'll probably get me a souvenir here. I know that's not cheap. Someone will call me out on it. Like, if you're cheap, you can never have fun. What did those cost? $30. Oh my goodness. I will walk away from here with something, though. There's no doubt about it. What I really want is plants, because, you know, that's what I love. Look at some of these beautiful plants, man. Oh, aren't those pretty? There's my favorite, orchids. Oh, those are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right,
so we saved the front one.
That is some gigantic shortcake right there. That's where we're at. Parkesdale, Plant City, Florida. T-shirts. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. That's cute. I like that. Oh yeah, that's what I need. Gator crossing sign. That's cool. Look at that old letterbox. Looks like some bird made a nest in there. Look at this sign. Nobody gets in to see the wizard. Not nobody, not no how. That's funny. There's a Florida snowman for you. When you come down here, you can take your picture inside the strawberry. We are the queen and king of Strawberryville.
Strawberry king and queen, yeah.
Here's your oranges. $5 a bag. There's John Wayne and his sister and my brother-in-law. Oh, over at that place we went before?
Yeah. But we were afraid to be closed by the time we finished eating.
Came back to the rental car and we've been spooned. Someone put some spoons on the door. I don't know what that's about. Look at all those strawberries. Now they have a big strawberry festival down here. I don't know exactly when it is, but it's a big deal. I'm not going to Dinosaur World, but I did want to stop and take a picture of the giant dinosaur because it's not every day you see a giant dinosaur. We drove through some of the neighborhoods just to look at the architecture and the storm damage and the mailboxes. These houses are expensive, even though they're storm damaged. John Wayne said this is probably the only house we could afford on the street. It's been several months since the hurricane, but as you drive around the neighborhoods, you see all kinds of damage. You see a lot of tarps on the roofs. You see a lot of dumpsters in front of houses. You see a lot of junk piled up at the curb waiting to be picked up. So it's going to take them a long time to recover. You can tell a lot of the houses are empty and a lot of the houses are for sale. But even though they're for sale, they still cost a ton of money. Since these houses are right on the water, John Wayne said a lot of the boats would have cost more than the houses themselves. They sure have a pretty view. I can understand why people like to live here. I thought this was a gorgeous house, right on the water with a boat dock. Sure, it costs a ton of money, but who wouldn't want to live here? You can understand why people keep rebuilding in the same spot. These people aren't taking any more chances. They're like the Three Little Pigs. They're building their house out of cinder blocks. No one's blowing it away again. I could also make do with that house right there. Some pretty homes. Here's a mailbox I haven't seen yet. When I think of a Florida house, this is what I think of. Really classic Spanish architecture right on the water. Just gorgeous. I love driving around neighborhoods and just seeing how people live in different areas of the country. It's fun. John Wayne was showing me they have to mount their air conditioner and generator up high to keep it out of the water. You just see all kinds of debris piled up on the curbs waiting to be picked up. Unique mailboxes seem to be a big thing down here. I guess I'm going to have to go back to Kansas and start the trend. This is a cute little town. I would highly recommend coming over here. It's raining today, but it is really adorable.
Now those charges must be high. Uncle Joe spent 1.7 trillion for 7 of them.
Yeah. This is just a super cute little town. This is where we ate Cafe Al Fresco. It was really good. I'm just kind of giving you the lay of the land. This place is so cute. So I hear some live music somewhere. These some cute stores though. Super cute. I mean, if you want to go shopping down here or you want a good place to eat, I'm just walking down here to get a picture of the sign. Ice cream. Just taking a picture.
This Friday was our first
Parked on the red.
Yeah. Okay, I missed the sunset. But look at this big foam. The waves are a lot bigger today. I don't know what makes that. Just like bubbles though. It's bubbles. Whoa. Get my feet wet. Here we are night though. It's what Clearwater Beach looks like at night. Looks like that pier had some damage, but the birds are enjoying it. It's an interesting sculpture down here by the waterfront. We're in Safety Harbor, by the way. Must not have been that safe. It blew off the top of that thing. Blew away the pier. This is the Florida we know and love. The 48-degree Florida. Every time I come here, it's cold.
It feels so warm.
It does feel good when you feels really good when you face the sun. I mean, I know it's 48 degrees, but it doesn't feel like 48 degrees to me. It's cold, but now John Wayne pointed out that the branches have to have supports on them. That's something, though. All right, I know people like me are call this like Spanish moss, but that's really not what it is. I can't remember what it's called, though. It's something, though. Look at that. Really growing up in there. Well, this one here, look, it has a sling running up to another branch up there. They got to support them or I guess they break off. Those big supports they've put in there to support the tree. Here's some of that. It's not moss. I don't know what kind of plant it is. This is Safety Harbor. It's cute. A lot of fancy shops. I don't know what he is. I think they have a lot of good Greek food here. I mean, it's called Greek Town. Come buy some shells. Must have been a lot of Greek settlers here because that one statue we saw in the other town was like celebrating the first Greek to the area. That's a fancy guy up there. Sponge capital of the world. This is an interesting fence decoration. I guess these are like boys? I don't know.
They're numbered, so they're
What are they?
they're numbered, so they're buoys for bait cages.
Buoys for bait cages. Mr. Rusty. Here's a big old anchor. John Wayne spots the bird's nest. I wonder what kind of bird makes a nest like that?
Pelican.
Pelican. I don't think he's home. There's an octopus mural over there. There's a million different ways to make money, and this looks like a pull-around bar. Sylvester the cat lived at the docks and achieved notoriety. I bet this would be a really good place for cats.
This this guy, he was murdered in Orlando.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
The
Big Pelican.
What happened? Do they know? Did they catch the person?
I don't know, you're rushing it in. I'm trying to finish reading the story.
So John Wayne was telling me that the guy that this pelican statue honors was murdered. He thinks that someone stole his truck and killed him for his truck. And there were 4 kids in the family, and 1 drowned, 1 was murdered. I don't know, there's only 1 left, he said.
Okay.
So they used to dive for these sponges, so I guess this is in memory of or commemorating the sponge divers. There we got another turtle. And a big fake fish. I love their fake fish. This is an old sponge boat. That's made of tile. It's a memory of that guy. Sponges. Really pretty. Those are big sponges, man. I was gonna go in here just a second. When I saw this in the shop, I said, "Is that a seahorse?" And the guy goes, "It ain't no chicken, lady." These look like real working boats.
No, but I have a,
So I asked a local if this was real or if they just set it up for tourists, and they said no, it's real. And they said this is about $20,000 worth of sponges. Can you believe that? $20,000 worth of sponges sitting right there.
So cool.
Well, while we've been down here in Florida, I mean, it hasn't been perfect weather. It's been a little cool, but a couple of days it got up into the mid-70s. That was nice, because back home in Kansas, we had 14.5 inches of snow while we were gone. And that's the 3rd largest snowfall Topeka has ever had. And that's a lot of snow. And I heard that it was drifting really bad, so there's like 2-3 foot tall drifts. We're not sure how we're going to get in our driveway when we get back home. That'll be the first thing we have to do. And my kids told me that the stores sold out of everything. They said you couldn't buy meat, eggs, milk, vegetables, nothing. The store shelves were empty. And that's why I always stay fully stocked. I never want to let my inventory get too low, because you never know when a weather event is going to happen. So if I'd been home, I would have been just fine, even if I didn't go to the store. But thanks for stopping by. When I get home, I'm going to need groceries, and we'll get back to saving money. That's about the amount of coffee I feel like I need this morning.